Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pishtaya Bhudale Srimati Jayapataka Swami Namo Padaya Padaya Hare Krishna. So today we shall be reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, chapter 54, text number 50 onwards. We are concluding this chapter today by conducting the divine marriage of Rukmini Devi and Krishna. So I will be reading, you will be repeating actually text number 52 and 53, which has got a small purport. All of the slogas I will read and read the translation. Text number 50. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloge Bhaktir Bhavati Naishnagi. Text number 50. Only I will read. Shri Shugavacha Evam Bhagavata Tanvi Ramena Pradibodhita Vaimanasya Parityajya Manobuddhya Samadade. Translation. Sugata Goswami said, thus enlightened by Lord Balarama, slender Rukmini forgot her depression and steadied her mind by spiritual intelligence. Text number 51. Pranavashesha usrishto Pithibirgadabala prabhaga Smaran virupa karanam Vidadatma manoratha Chakre bojagadam nama Nivashaya mahatpuram. Translation. Left with only his life air, cast out of his enemies and deprived of his strength and bodily radiance, Rukmi could not forget how he had been disfigured. In frustration, he constructed for his residence a large city which he called Vojakata. Now, text number 52, to side. Ahatva Durmati Krishnam Apratyuhya Yaviyashim Kundinam Na Praveksham Amitya Uktva Tatra Avasata Rusha Ahatva Durmadim Krishnam Spratyuhya Yaviyashi Kundinamna Pravekshamiti उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा अगत्वा दुर्मदीं कृष्णाम् अप्रत्यूह्य यवीयसीम् कुण्डिनाम्ना प्रवेशामीति उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा अगत्वा दुर्मदीं कृष्णाम् अप्रत्यूह्य यवीयसीम् कुण्डिनाम्ना प्रवेशामीति उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा अप्रत्यूह्य यवीयसीम् कुण्डिनाम्ना प्रवेशामीति उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा अगत्वा दुर्मदीं कृष्णम् अप्रत्यूह्य यवीयसाम् कुण्डिनाम्ना प्रवेशामीति उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा अगत्वा दुर्मदीं कृष्णाम् अप्रत्यूह्य यवीयसीम् कुण्डिनाम्ना प्रवेशामीति उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा माताजी दुर्मदीं कृष्णम् अप्रत्यूह्य यवीयसीम् कुण्डिनाम्ना प्रवेशामीति उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा माताजी अगत्वा दुर्मदीं कृष्णाम् अप्रत्यूह्य यवीयसीम् कुण्डिनाम्ना प्रवेशामीति उक्त्वा तत्रावशदृशा अगत्वा without killing durmatim evil minded krishnam krishna apratyuhya without bringing back yaviyashi my younger sister kundina na pravikshami I will not enter iti such uktva having spoken tatra there in the same place where he had been disfigured avasata he took up residence Risha in anger. Translation and purport by the disciples of Sri Prabhupada. Because he had promised, I will not re-enter Kundina until I have killed wicked Krishna and brought back my younger sister. In a mood of angry frustration, Rukmi took up residence at that very place. Kindly repeat translation. Because he had promised, I will not re-enter Kundina until I have killed wicked Krishna and brought back my younger sister. In a mood of angry frustration, Rukmi took up residence at that very place. Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains that the word Poja means experience, and that Kataka, according to Nanartha Varga Dictionary, means woe. Thus, Pojakata is the place where Rukmi experienced misery as a result of his woe. That's the purport. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanasalagaya Chakshurunmilidam Vena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Mogankarodi Vachalam Bangum Langaya Degirim Yatkripatamagam Vande Sri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaga Namaga Pankajanabhaya Namaga Pankajamalini Namaga Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangrai. Hare Krishna. We are in this session of Srimad Bhagavatam, wonderful session. We were hearing actually Rukmini Haranam and Krishna. He went and brought Rukmini Devi. It was not very easy actually. So all these pastimes, Leela, as the Prabhu was telling yesterday, that just to show, he want to show, because normally people cannot understand actually who is Krishna, what is his strength, what is his greatness. Unless until he do and show, that nobody will understand it. Still people are not understanding. He lifted Govardhan with one finger, left hand. So like that, he wanted to show actually Krishna is so capable. He is a supreme powerful person, supreme powerful person. So many kings were there, Sandhya, Shishupala, everybody was lined up actually, keeping a watch actually what is going to happen this drama. Because they were sure that Krishna will come and take, even though we are ready. So then we know that he took Rukmini Devi, and immediately they all lined up, around up to Krishna, and they fought. Big fighting was going on, keeping Rukmini Devi in the chariot. So Rukmini Devi was a little bit nervous, but Krishna told her, don't worry, I will manage. I myself will manage, don't worry. All these people. Then he fought actually, the Shishupala and Jarasandha, everything we saw in the previous text. They ran away from that place. Just like some people are upset, they will say, no, it's not good. Let us go back. Let us go back. Deep in their heart, they know that if they fight, he will be killed. And Krishna could have done that, but there is arrangement. Every one of us got arrangement. The date of birth and date of death is fixed. Nobody can change. How it is going to happen, that is also fixed. Only it can be changed by Krishna, nobody else. So they all ran away, and then we saw that Rukmini brother, that is what we read in this particular text, he took a vow actually. When he saw that his sister is being taken by Krishna and he is going ahead, he was upset and said, still I will fight, actually I will fight. I will bring back my sister. And I killed this wicked Krishna. He could not do it actually. We saw the pastime. Finally, Krishna could have killed him. But because he reminded Balaram, Dabuji came and said, no, this is not good. Your relative of ours, your brother-in-law is going to be your brother-in-law. How can you kill your own relative? Krishna said, actually, what relative? Actually, everybody is related to me. He told Arjuna, what is your relation? Your grandfather or guru and all. You have to do your duty. But however, because of preaching of Dauji, we thought he preached to even Rukmini Devi also. She was nervous actually. If my brother is going to be killed means what will happen to our marriage? Inauspicious. So she also cooled down by hearing the Dauji's preaching. Prabhupada said actually Balaram is Guru. Nityananda Prabhu is Guru actually. So even now we saw he is a Guru. He was listening to, Lord was listening to him. Then Rukmi was disfigured actually, just like Ashodhama was left after taking the money. So as good as he died. Here also, this actually, Shastra says that something happened like this. Better to die. Why you are living Baba like this? But he could not die, the arrangement of the Lord. Then because of this woe, he said that I will not go back to Kundina, my place, because I promised. Many people are taking woe. And sometimes it is possible, sometimes it is not possible. Sometimes it is a good woe, sometimes it's a bad. That is why here is said, actually, the purport, Vishwanath Chakravarti explains this particular experience. Vojakada. Rukmini experienced misery as a result of his woe. Many cases it happen actually. They take suddenly some woe. Sati Sudha took a vow that this body is gone by my father. My father has insulted my husband. So I don't want to live with this body. She took a vow. She got burned herself, Sati. It was not a good vow. So afterwards it has created a big problem for everybody. So that is why it said actually miseries will happen. Arjuna took a vow. He took a vow that actually he will jump into the fire and he burn himself. He cannot save that Brahmana's sons, Santana Gopala. The Brahmana went to Dwaraka on his 10th child. 9 children were going immediately. Because he promised that I will take care of your son. Then he went there. He complained and Arjuna was standing outside and he said, what is the problem? Why you want to see Krishna? You also promised that actually you will take care. I come. My wife is going to deliver. He said, don't bro. He took Gandiva and he went there. We know that actually he covered everything. Nobody can come. Even ant cannot come. But every time the children, when they are born and then they were dying. This time what happened? Even that child, it is in the womb itself, he died and came. So he became very much upset and we know that Arjuna said, oh, nothing will happen. Now I have to jump into the fire. He was about to jump into the fire, even though actually he is a great devotee. Bhagavan wanted to show actually, whoever it may be, he came and he caught him from behind. What are you going to do? I am going to jump in the fire. What happened? That like this happened. You never told me. You are living actually Dwaraga. You never told me that you took a vow like this and then I'm going Krishna actually. So whatever it may be in our lifetime, whatever we do, we should keep Krishna in the center. I'm going to do this. That is Krishna consciousness. We are teaching actually when the children, when they, when we are preaching actually among the families, when the children, they go to school, they should go and bow down in front of Krishna. When they will come back, they should bow down in front of Krishna. Pray Krishna that you took care of me today. That much dependency should be there. Even elders or everybody. Whatever we are going to do, see, when we leave the temple, everybody will bow down. At the entrance, I'm going. Hey, Krishna, I'm going. Okay. So that is the etiquette. Then Krishna will be there. But you see, that is his nature. He says, no, don't. So like that, many people in the Bhagavatam, it is said actually, there is a misery. Unnecessarily, we should not take any vow. That Rukmini also took a vow. It was very difficult. Said, I will commit suicide. If Krishna is not coming and taking me, I will commit suicide. That letter only sent it to Bernard Daraga. But he came not because of threatening and all. He came because he wrote a letter. In the letter, actually I told you, even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so much fond of this Leela. Chandrasekhar Acharya's house, there is a drama, Rukmini Swayamvaram, and he acted as Rukmini Devi. Bhagavan himself, you must understand actually how much he is fond of Rukmini Devi. Her action, surrender. So the sloga, actually Rukmini Devi is telling that actually, who in the world will not be getting attracted to you, my dear Lord, after hearing about you? And she says, they're giving a message actually to them, that all my distress and material miseries are vanished simply by hearing about you. This particular point throughout Bhagavatam we can see it. Tavakatamritam. It's a big medicine. Nobody knows about it. Nobody is practically trying actually. Somebody is in trouble and he will say that, okay, you read Bhagavatam. Yo, baad mein bolo. Chali, now let me say what. Abhi kya kar sakte hain? Abhi wohi karna actually. What that is to be done. You simply open the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto and keep on reading actually Krishna Leela. Get interested in it, have ruchi on it. That is a solution that she is writing to Krishna. And because of her surrendership, completely surrendered, and she is telling that usually a girl is writing a letter to a boy, unknown boy, he has not seen it all. So sometime, the parents or somebody sees that letter, they will ask, तुमको सीधा लिखने के लिए शर्म नहीं है क्या? She is writing in the slogan, says, Amara, all I don't have sharam. So I don't care actually. After hearing about you, after putting my mind on your lotus feet, I don't care. Let anybody say anything. But I am ready to come with you, my dear Lord. So like that, some vows are good, some mostly the demonic people, when they take some vow, I will do this, then it end up in the misery only. That is what this particular, and he took up a residence there, he made a house and he started staying there. So next sloga actually is actually the very important sloga. So next sloga onwards actually is a Shadi, marriage of Rukmini Devi going to happen. After reading all the end actually the big wedding day. So I want 53 also will recite. Everybody will recite. So everybody will get the benefit of it. Bhagavan Vishmaga Sudam Evam Nirjitya Bhumipan Puram Aniya Vitivata Upayeme Kurudvaha Bhagavan Bhishmaga Sutam Evam Nirjitya Bhumipan Puram Aniya Vitivata Kurudvaha. Just one or two can recite. Bhagavan Bhishmaga Sutam Nirjitya Bhumipan Puramaniya Vidivata Upayeme Guru Tvaga. Translation. Kindly repeat the translation. Thus defeating all the opposing kings, the Supreme Personality of Godhead brought the daughter of Bhishmaga to his capital and married her according to the Vedic injunctions, O protector of the Kurus. So now that's complete. They come back to Dwaragapuri. Maybe the time permits, I will take you to Dwaragapuri also at the end. So Rukmini Devi was brought, and nobody should think that, okay, he brought the girl from outside and come on, let us go to the palace. You see, that Bhagavan himself is, he's showing, okay, you can have such marriage, but there should be a ceremony marriage. So big marriage took place actually in Dwaraka. Very big marriage. In South India, when we read this Swayamvaram, we decorate the whole place and we'll bring the deities, and then marriage is being conducted actually. Many people are fond of Rukmini Swayamvaram. Okay. Especially the young girls. They will be offering so many things, praying so many things. So all the arrangements were done. It is said that actually the marriage took place. Usually, Lord's marriage, actually, the yajna is done by Brahmaji. Brahmaji comes. Lord Brahma comes and he will do the yajna. All the demigods will come. They will come with the lot of presents, glorification. It's a festival day. For us also, it's a festival day. Because we came to that stage after all the obstacles. Now Krishna's first marriage. So far, actually, he was a prince there in Dwaraka. It was maybe Devaki and Vasudeva, everybody was there. Nobody was searching like a material, we want to find a girl for Krishna, actually. They know that only Krishna is the Purusha, all others are Prakriti. He is the only supreme enjoyer, all others are to be enjoyed. Whether in the female form or the male form, or when God will, we understand actually what is actually marriage and what is wife and what is seva. Everybody is supposed to serve. Wife means wife is supposed to serve. So officially it should be done. This is the Vedic instruction. Vedic way. Nowadays our devotees are getting married in a Vedic way with the yajna, fire sacrifice and everything. But outside communities, it's just because all other things they will give importance. Big feasts and big decorations and everything. But there is no Vedic mantra is chanted. There is no Pandit is there. Somebody, when I went somewhere, somebody was asking actually, the Pandit was asking, ये ये 2 मिनट का शादी चाहिए क्या 2 दिन का शादी चाहिए आपको? You want marriage for 2 hours or you want for 2 days? Because the Vedic way is actually 2-3 days it takes marriage function. But here sometime it happened, okay, would take a check and put a garland and finish. Even they don't go to the temple or not in front of the Lord also. That is unimportant. It is because what happened, they are already married. Before the function only they are already married and maybe staying together. So inauspicious. Here Bhagavan himself is showing, actually Bhagavatam is showing, even though he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he conducted the Vedic way of marriage and not ordinary people. Brahmaji came and he did the fire sacrifice and all dressing up of Mini Devi, dressing up Krishna, bringing them, and mantras are chanted even though he is Lord. So big function. There is a big function over there. That is actually in the next sloka onwards. What are the very briefly Shukadeva Goswami is explained. This is not the actual. Actual is actually, many days it took. People were so happy. Tada Bahotsavo Nirnam Yadupuryam Grihe Grihe Abhudamanva Bhavanam Krishne Yatupatu Nripa. At that time, O king, there was great rejoicing in all the homes of Yadupuri, whose citizens loved only Krishna, chief of the two. Just imagine that only. Everybody's attraction is toward that Krishna. Suppose we like somebody, then we ask actually, oh, when is your son's marriage? When is your daughter's? Because they become happy by asking that. So similarly, everybody was waiting for this occasion. Krishna actually he has not grown more than uh, 16 years old, but he was around 25 years that time when he went to Dwaraka. It's mentioned that Dwaragapuri only lived for 100 years. All is as a Grahasa. So the important is today is becoming Grahasa. Krishna Radharasbihari is becoming Grahasa today. Enter into Grahasthasana. So everybody was happy. Everybody was happy. We should all be happy. Why? Krishna is getting married. Nobody is happy. We should be happy. Krishna is getting, our Lord is getting, we are able to watch, we are able to read this. Even to read this sloga, actually, so happiness. So today I recited Krishna's marriage, but we should be happy. So like that, all the citizens were very, very happy actually. Whatever they could do, they were all doing it actually. Nara Naryascha Muditaha Premishta Manikundala Parivarhamupa Jakurur Varayo Chitra Vachasoho. All the men and women full of joy and adorned with the shining jewels and earrings brought wedding presents which they never reverently offered to the excessively dressed groom and bride. So all the demigods and residents and everybody, whoever knew about it, they all came with decorations. Now usually शादी को जाएगा तो सब लोग अच्छा कपड़ा पहन के जाएगा. Whatever gold the ladies they have, they all wear for the marriage. Because they want to show actually, okay. So old people is decorated very nicely, all pattu sari and Kajivaram sari and silk sari, and they dressed up very nicely. And because if we know this, we would have told everybody, hey, tomorrow is Krishna's marriage, you all come prepared. So everybody would have come with their ornament and dressing and everything. And not only that, Khali Atme nahi hai, they brought some presents, whatever Krishna like. No, we go for a marriage means we give something for the couples, It only in the South India when they this Rukmini Kalyanam they perform, all will bring some saris, brand new saris they will find offer to the deity. Dhoti for the Lord, okay, some ornaments. Even some people will give gold also, okay, for Rukmini Devi. Okay, that's their offering. So like that, everybody came with some uh, happy mood and they Kaligatmani, everybody came. Now, what we can do? We can do some mentally, everybody can give some gift to the Rukmini Devi and Krishna. Mind, whatever he put in. Rukmini Kalyana Vaibhava Me. Everybody started singing. Rukmini Kalyana Vaibhava Me. Krishna Kalyana Vaibhava Me. So everybody started singing. Sa Vrishni Puri Uttabhidendra Kedubhe Vichitra Malyambara Ratna Toranaigi Babu Pradidwari Upal Kapta Mangalait Abona Kumbha Guru Tubadi Bagaihi. The city of Vrishnis appeared most beautiful. Even otherwise, Dwaragapudi, if you go now also, it is very beautiful place. Very peaceful, the climate is always good. You will feel that maybe it is very near to the sea, just like you, when you come here, change of climate is there everywhere. Like that, when you go to Dwaraka, this temple and all, they will feel that it's very auspicious. I come to an auspicious place. Even the people over there are also there in Satik actually. You will not see any aggressive people. So very beautiful, tall, festive columns, everything for the Lord. Actually, so many uh, demigods and everybody will come and put there. Whatever they are expert for doing something, everybody started doing. Flower garlands, all the Madajis they prepared. Cloth banished, precious gems, arrangements of auspicious full water pots, aguru scented incense, and lamps graced every doorway. Just like Diwali, when Lord Rama was coming, Ayodhya, everybody put a lamp actually in front of their house just to welcome. So we are also putting actually on Diwali and Damodara month and all so many Deba welcoming the Lord, Supreme Personality of God, to express their happiness for the Lord's wedding. He may be in the Dwaragapuri, but all the Dwaragavasis, everybody, they decorated their house and put the lamps of welcome and flower garlands and everything. Sikta marge madachubi ahuta preshta bubujam gajay dvakshu paramrishta rambha pugopaso pidaha. The city's streets were cleansed by the intoxicated elephants belonging to the beloved kings who were guests at the wedding, and these elephants further enhanced the beauty of the city by placing trunks of plantain and betel nut trees in all the doorways. So many guests came from other places also. So many kings came. They all came with a lot of so many. They have strung this shown by how many elephants they have, how many horses they have. They brought everybody there. So all this came to Dwaragapuri. It is all. It is a big scene actually to see. How many elephants were there, how many horses were there, uh, and all decorations. This betel nut. It is auspicious. The banana trees and betel trees, they are auspicious. Put actually, we also put, no? Any festival comes, we put that uh, even, in South Indian, all they will put actually the coconut, the trees, the coconuts, red coconuts, bunch of red coconuts, so whatever they have, They already put actually doorways. Just like on Janmashtami and all, no, not only in the temple, all the places, all Krishna devotees, everybody will celebrate by decorating their house and then decorating the deities and making lot of prasadam and distributing their happiness. They are showing actually. They are happy because it's today Janmashtami or today wedding day of Krishna. Kuru Sanjaya Kaigeya Vidarpa Yadu Kundayaga Mito Mudire Tasmin Sambramat Paritavatam. Those who belongs to the royal families of Kuru, Sanjaya, Kaigeya, Vidarbha, Yadu and Kunti clan joyfully met one another in the midst of the crowds of people excitedly running here and there. So all the guests came. Kuru, Sanjaya, even Kunti Devi also came. Okay. They all came because no need of inviting Krishna's marriage. No need of sending a patra or anything like that. When you hear about this, some festival is there, we don't invite the people for Janmashtami, come for Janmashtami. Some maybe. But other people, in Vrindavan and all, from all the villages in UP and MP and everybody, they don't have any accommodation or anything like that. They keep their clothes and everything on their head. And by walk, all the people, children, everybody will come. Today's Radhashtami, today is Janmashtami, the festival. So like this, everybody was coming just like marriage. When you go, you can see this is an occasion where we can meet all our friends. Old people, everybody will come there. And they started talking each other and their happiness, they were saying, Acha ho gaya. Krishna got married, it's very nice actually, The first wife, Rukmini Devi. Yes, she's eligible. Like that, some talks were going on. Rukminya harna sutva giyamanam tatastada rajano rajaganyascha babhur prishta vismitaha. The kings and their daughters were totally astonished to hear the story of Rukmini's abduction, which was being glorified in song everywhere. So this was also a subject matter for actually discussion. That people who came, the guests who came, they don't know. They know only today's marriage. How the marriage is, how this girl, whether the parents went and found out this girl or proposal was there, Jataka was seen or something like that. No, 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 no. Hey, you know how she came? I don't know. They was like this, like this, like this, Simply by hearing our Kanaya, Krishna's beauty, she got attracted and she ran away from the house and came all the way to accept Krishna. So that's become a story actually in Vrindavan, even in the Araga, everywhere. All the devotees, they want to sing. They want to sing. All the katha is put in the form of a song. Yashoda Mai actually, when she was churning the butter, just move like this. When she is moving like this, she is singing the song of Krishna. Yesterday, what my son has done, he killed that asura, he saved somebody, he came like late, he is so beautiful. Like that, they will make a song. We don't know how to make the song, actually. So they know how to make the song. Yeah, just like somebody I told you, Rukmini Kalyana Vaibhava me. So wonderful. Krishna Kalyana Vaibhava me. So nobody want to sit quiet, keep quiet. Everybody want to talk. Everybody want to glorify. Everybody want to enjoy. Actually. Last sloga. Dvarakayam abhudrajan mahamoda parogasham Rukminya ramayo vedam Trishva Krishnam Sriyapadim. Dwaraka citizens were overjoyed to see Krishna, the Lord of all opulence, united with Rukmini, the goddess of fortune. By seeing the couple, Nobody can express their feeling and their happiness. Everybody started saying, Jai Ho! Jai Ho! Jai Ho! Jai Ho! Jai Ho! Jai Ho! Even the birds actually started singing. Peacock. Of course they started singing. Early morning we can hear, now in Juhu we can hear. They are expressing their the happiness. Mangalarti is going on, they will be singing. So all the people were overjoyed today. Hey, kya ho gaya? What happened? Everybody, always I told you, now also in Dwaraga, everybody happy. Everybody is very happy to see Rukmini and Krishna together. So we are so fortunate that we are seeing in front of us who? Rukmini Dwaragadis. Rukmini Dwaragadis. In ISKCON temple in Dwaraga, beautiful deity of Rukmini Dwaragadis. In the temple, if you go, you cannot see actually Rukmini and Dwaragadis together. Okay. So, where exactly this marriage took place is actually in the description is given. It's getting up. So, the Dwaragapuri, Krishna came and made this fort long of 104 kilometers inside sea. He made it inside sea because nobody should claim. All people are waiting actually, where Krishna is going, push him from Vrindavan, Mathura to Dwaraga. He saying, Baba, I don't want headache. He made a separate fort, 104 kilometers inside the sea. And he shifted all the family there, actually. Father, mother, everybody. And he was staying there peacefully. He said that Garuda, he found out this place for us. He searched and he found out this location was. And earlier, Raivada Maharaj was ruling this, whose daughter was married to Balaram. And this katha is that 50% of the 10th canto is actually Dwaraga Leela is mentioned. Dwaraga, this temple where this marriage took place, it is about 5,000 year old. So we are going there for a parikrama now. We are doing a parikrama. We are going to the temple. We went to the temple. But only thing, Dwaragadish is there alone. And Rukmini Devi is there about 3 kilometers far away from there. We know that she got a curse from Durvasa Muni and she has to sit there. And in the temple, the deities are there. Pradyumna, Aniruddha, Vajranapha, these deities are there. So Krishna made this temple. We can go and have a look, see. Only thing, he made it with gold and Dwaraga. With the pure gold it was. But when Kali Yuga was coming, Krishna knew that everybody is attracted to gold. All fighting will happen. Then he removed all the gold and drowned, he put it in the sea. People are searching for it now. But Krishna, he took away actually to avoid the fight for gold. And the temple has got actually flag on the top, just like Jagannath Puri. These 3 times in a day they are changing the flag. It is 40-meter long cloth. 3 times they are changing it. And there is a waiting list. Somebody want to offer this cloth, the flag. You have to wait in the queue. You have to book it. Many years it will take for your turn to come. And it is costing about, actually that time when we went, they were telling 60,000 rupees it cost. One. And there is always, actually, there is a rush for Mangala. We went there 6:30 in the morning, Mangalarti, 7:30 in the evening, Sandhya is there. Both the time there is lot of crowd, big crowd is there. Practically all Dwaragavasis, they come for Mangalarti, not like our, these Juhu Vasis. Nobody want to come for a Mangalati or Sandhya because they don't know what's what. This Avijanima Mudaha. Okay. Krishna got married here. The Pandas will say when we go, they will say, hey, here. The marriage place, wedding took place here in Dwaraga. You can see that place. And Rukmini was abducted from Vaidarbha, fighting with Shishubala, Rukmini, etc. She was brought this place. And Krishna got married in Vedic way. Brahmaji came and did the rituals and everything. And also we can see Rukmini Devi, Satyabhama, Kalindi, Mitravinda, Nagajiti, Bhadra, Lakshmana, and Jambavati. They all came afterwards actually, marriage. All the marriage is not done in a soft, smooth way. Everybody some fighting or something has to be done. Then only because they are all surrendered to Krishna. Those who are surrendered to Krishna go to Krishna's lotus feet. It is not very easy. Even though he said Sarvadharman Paridvija, Prabhu said 1 minute is enough to go back home, back to Godhead. Prabhupada says, just Sarvadharman Paridvija Megam Sharanam Braja. If you do that, you can go back home. So here it is shown that even though they surrendered, it was not very easy. So many stories are there. So every wife got 10 sons and 1 daughter. And there are temples there, Devaki Mata, Baladam, Satyabhama, Jambavati, Mitravinda, all deities are there around. When you go the parikrama, you can see in different altar. And also Radharani is there. Radharani is there. Radharani is sitting there. They were telling that, the first offering is butter. Butter is going to Radharani. That is the first offering. Why? Radharani will give to Krishna. Krishna like butter. So that is the first offering. So Rukmini was not there. Rukmini got Durvasa Muni. I told that story many times actually. And also Durvasa Muni said that 12 kilometers around the temple, there will not be any sweet water. So offering in the Rukmini Devi's temple is sweet water, Midapani. And there is a Gomadi river near to the temple, Gomadi river. Let us all mentally go and take a bath in that. Okay, it is said that Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi will be gone, finished. If you take a dip actually in the Gomadi river, this Sangam actually the ocean, Arabian Sea and Gomadi river is near to the temple only. So everybody can take a chance. And it will take actually 3, 4, 5 days actually to go to all these wonderful place of where Leela took place, especially the Govitala. Govitala, somebody must have gone actually, Gopis of Vrindavan was brought by Uddhava, and Uddhava was told, you bring all gopis here, Krishna told. They came near the talab and they said, you wait here, I will bring Krishna here. He went and Krishna came there, they met that place and he did the Jalakrida in that talab. So that is why it is called Gopitala. And he said, your glories will be everywhere throughout the world. Now we can see what we are willing the Gopi Chandan is from that particular place, Gopitala. That also we can see. So like that, the time is finished. So we are going to Dwaragapuri, where the exactly marriage took place, and so wonderful. So everybody should be in the joyful mood. Sorry, we are not arranged actually, I think we have. Ramru Prabhu can. Rukmini Kalyana. Rukmini Kalyana Vaibhavame. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. सब लोग इधर आके प्रसाद लीजिए, मुंह मीठा कीजिए, शादी हो गया है भगवान की. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hey Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Radha Rasbihari Radha, Rasbihari Radhe. Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Radhe, Jai Sri Radhe. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. द्वारकाधीश भगवान की जय, रुक्मिणी देवी की जय, रुक्मिणी देव द्वारकाधीश की जय.